I used to be banned from family reunions before I got
you
famous.
Made a name for yourself.
Yeah, now everybody loves me. But Cousin Richie was always nice to me.
Well, here's a shocker. You think you're a shock jock. Louis Farrakhan now says he has Jewish ancestors?
I believe that.
He thinks his father's ancestors, who were white Portuguese, were members of the Jewish community, he said.
Who cares?
It's interesting how he puts things. They weren't just Jews, they were members of the Jewish community.
Yeah.
So, I don't know why he says these things. I don't know what possesses him, but...
That way he can, does he have syphilis?
Yeah, there's got to be something.
There's something wrong with this guy. He thinks that that's going to make everything he says okay, because now he's Jewish.
So, yeah, he made that statement, I guess, the other day, and now everybody's got to comment on that. So
it's cool, because if you're Jewish, you can make fun of yourself, so what's the big deal?
But I don't know that he was saying it for that. I don't know what he means by it.
Nobody knows what he means.
But anyway, here are a few people who are commenting on it. Here's Abraham Foxman, who is from the Anti-Defamation League. You know, they've always had some problems with Louis Farrakhan, and now that he said he's Jewish, they're like, what does that mean?
We're happy to welcome him. That's what Abraham Foxman's going to say.
Certainly, the African-American agenda in this country has serious issues of crisis. The quality of life and crime and family and opportunity. Why doesn't he get off the subject of Jews?
And he's like, why is he constantly talking about Jews?
Yeah, worry about Liberia. Go over there where it's all black run. You can go over there and see what's going on there. You know what the problem is? There's no money there.
Oh, how?
How can you raise money in Liberia?
Are you trying to say...
Yeah, I'm trying to say that...
Farrakhan only goes to places that he can get money?
Yeah, he gets money from guilty white people, self-hating white people, and then he gets money from poor black people who think that somehow he's going to help them. And then he gets money from Colonel Gaddafi. For some reason has a whole agenda with this country.
What self-hating white people are giving him money?
I don't know who's giving him money. Here's what's going on in Liberia. Ready?
Wait a minute. No, I have to finish my Farrakhan thing. Here is Conrad Muhammad. I guess he's a member of the Nation of Islam, commenting on Mr. Farrakhan's announcement today that his ancestors could have been Portuguese.
And Jewish.
And Jewish, yes.
You can criticize everyone else and the scoundrel element of everyone else, but when you criticize the scoundrels amongst Jewish people, you are brushed with the broad brush of being anti-Semitic.
Scoundrels. What have those people done to them?
Well, if you're talking about specific people, that's one thing. But if you say the Jews did this to me, I think that's kind of anti-Semitic, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would say so.
Here's Conrad Muhammad again.
And that would be consistent with what he has said, that there was a Jewish involvement in the slave trade. So I don't see it as ironic. In fact, I think if it is true, then it certainly makes his point.
Amazing how the Jews have now started the slave trade. That's amazing.
You know, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
There were slaves. There were people who owned them. People who had money owned them. End of story.
Hey, whack jobs. I think that helps you raise money by screaming about everybody.
I don't think Jews particularly got together and said, let's make slaves of the blacks. They say, hey, that's what's going. Let's get on the train.
Right.
But anyway, so Louis Farrakhan continues to fascinate and titillate. You wanted to talk about Liberia?
Well, I mean, here's an all-black country that certainly could use the help of Farrakhan.
Well, this is a rather racist thing that you do, because you always stop and say that, well, here's what blacks are doing to each other.
Right.
Like there are no white countries where whites are doing bad things to their
here's my point. This country
constituency.
There is a movement afoot to somehow paint it that black people are getting a bad rub in this country, a bad shake. And I'm telling you, they're getting the same shake that everybody else gets.
Well, wait a minute,
there are plenty of groups in this country that are not welcome here, but they put to use the term, their noses to the grindstone.
Yes, but they weren't handicapped. Nobody put an anvil on their leg.
A lot of people have been handicapped.
No,
throughout
not
history.
To the extent that they were refused an education, they weren't allowed to be in families,
whatever,
et cetera, Howard.
Talking about today, I'm talking about what is going on today.
You cannot erase what happened in the past and say that doesn't exist. Let's start with a level playing field now.
Here is a country called Liberia where you have freedom galore.
Well, no, they have their
white
own
man.
country.
No white man. And here is what is...
You
There's
can
no
try
white
to
man.
ignore the effects of slavery, but you can't ravage a people and then say, okay, now you're free, you're like everybody else. And that's what happened.
Tell me when I can make my point.
One day the slaves were slaves. The next day the slaves were free, still with no education, still with no families, and still with no ability to support themselves. And everybody said, go ahead, now you're like everybody else.
Okay. Now here they are in Liberia, as Robin said, like everybody else. And now they are murdering each other. Let me give you an idea of what murder is going on. The recent fighting has left 60,000 homeless. 60,000 black people who need real help. Jesse Jackson and Louis Farrakhan could go over and help their black brothers, but they think the conditions here in this country are so vile that they are needed here for some unknown reason. 60,000 people homeless. Imagine if Louis Farrakhan went over to Liberia and actually had to take off his Calypso shirt and start helping. Real help. And dealing with some of the problems in this country. There is widespread looting. Black brother against black brother.
Again, this brother business, Howard, when did these people get to be brothers?
And a deadly cholera outbreak.
That's where I think you become a racist. When you start using these silly terms like, these are people who are killing each other. They're not brothers. They just happen to have the same skin color.
So when Louis Farrakhan and Jesse Jackson tell you that conditions are so bad in this country that they are needed here to keep getting everyone nuts, I suggest they should go over and really help where they are needed. They wouldn't have a philanthropic bone in their body, Jesse Jackson or Louis Farrakhan. He should pick up his Muslims there and raise a couple of bucks for the people of Liberia, except I don't think he can part with the cash. I don't buy the guy's whole act. That's all. I think he's a big phony.
Well, I don't have a problem with your argument. It's simply some of the terms you use.
Whatever.
Brother against brother, blah, blah, blah.
Brother against brother.
Bull.
I stand by it.
Bull.
You can have your opinion. Go ahead.
That's a racist thing to say, oh, blacks shouldn't be hurting other blacks. Like, no person of white persuasion ever hurt another white person.
I didn't say anything about that.
I never hear you say, well, my white brother over there just knocked that other white brother in the head.
No reason to.
Oh, you. How dare you? Why isn't there?
I'm not complaining about this country.
That is not the point.
That's my point. I don't care. No, don't tell me what my point is.
Every black is not complaining about this country.
I said Louis Farrakhan and Jesse Jackson.
But then you go with the brother when you're talking about black people over in Africa.
I said it's brother against brother.
It is not. That's
yes, it
not
is.
a family member that's hitting somebody else in the head.
Yes, it is. You don't know anything about it. You're not in Liberia. How do you know it's not a family member?
You know that's not
That's
true.
what I'm saying.
Oh,
I stand by my
horrible.
statements.
You are horrible.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
Totally, you make a good argument and you ruin it with these stupid statements.
It's one big family.
Oh, goodness.
Anyway, go ahead.
Theodore Kaczynski, a white brother.
Go ahead.
Who bombed his white brothers.
Go ahead. I have no problem with you saying that.
He did have problems with this country. He didn't like the fact that they were involved in technology.
That's correct. And he should die for that.
And he killed his white brothers, Howard. How dare he brother against brother?
And I guarantee you the all-white jury that gets a hold of him is going to put him away. They're not. They're criminals and criminals.
Why would they hurt their brother?
Because they should. They're doing the right thing. How come they didn't put O.J. away? The blacks didn't put O.J. away. It makes me sick.
Only whites are brothers and blacks are brothers. We can't have a human race that ignores this kind of stupidity. We have to keep judging people by race.
That's right.
And determining what their activity should be by their race.
Now you're on a roll.
Oh, boy.
Now you're talking.
I'm agreeing with you. You appreciate it.
Yeah, I love it. I love what you're saying now.
Anyway.
Yes, go ahead.
I feel bad for the poor family that spawned Ted Kaczynski.
Right.
Because now they're being analyzed.
Of course.
You know, you look at Ted Kaczynski and say, all right, if he's the Unabomber, who messed him up? So they're digging through his family history, trying to figure out who messed up this guy and how he went so wrong. So now they have analyzed the family in USA Today, and they say, well, this is perplexing because the family seems normal.
Right.
There's got to be something wrong here.
Of course.
But the mother used to, she used to bake cookies for the neighbors.
That's probably the reason he's probably sick of her. I'm telling you, who knows?
And then they say the father was an intellectual who, worked in, community affairs and seemed to be actively involved.
Yeah.
However, there is one little thing. He did get cancer and commit suicide in 1990.
Who's that, the father?
Yeah.
Listen, the newspaper cannot analyze what goes on in a family, but I guarantee you, there's something up there. Like, who would I used to watch on TV all the time? I say, you see that mother?
Who was that?
I think it was President Clinton. I'm telling you, there is such a thing as a rotten apple.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Genetically. There is the rotten apple syndrome. The kid who can't get it all straight.
Yes, as a matter of fact, they put somebody to death. Where was he? In Delaware over the weekend, and they said this was a real rotten apple. His episodes of violence go back to toddlerhood. So
yes.
This guy went bad right from the very beginning.
I know of a family of 4 brothers. Honest to God, this is true. 3 of the brothers are big successes in every sense of the word. They're great humanitarians. They donate to charity. They have families. They don't cheat on their wives. For the most part, what I know about them, they are pretty decent Americans. Don't bother anybody, et cetera, et cetera. They had one brother completely loser. There's no explanation. Religious family, the whole thing. Loser. Couldn't handle life. Couldn't handle it.
What did he do?
He cracked up.
Oh, he was a mental case?
Worse. He was bad. You know what I mean by bad?
No, I'm trying to get you to explain it to me.
He was bad. He was a kook. It happens. I mean, he didn't blow anybody up. But he was involved in crime, the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
That's all. He's in jail now. He's in jail. There's no explanation for it sometimes.
So you can say, you're trying to say that this Ted Kaczynski, he might have been just a bad seed?
That's right. Listen, you never know what's going to happen. It's like you could have a family of 3 brothers. One could be a homo, and 2 could love women. Now, you could analyze it from day and night and say, how come he's a homo? Something snaps. And you got to have some ass.
Oh, my.
Something snaps in you.
Well, all I was basically trying to say is Ted Kaczynski is responsible for Ted Kaczynski at this point. Stop peering into this poor family's life, trying to figure out where they...
You'll never know. Yeah, you'll never know anyway. You'll never know. It's the way a kid perceives things. Like me, you could show 100 pictures of naked guys.
And you sure?
Maybe 1 or 2 will get me excited.
Because I'm just thinking, if they did that A Clockwork Orange thing to you, where they hooked you up to electrodes and kept showing you a man's butt.
I would just have sex with the guy so they wouldn't keep hooking me up to electrodes. But I wouldn't like it.
All right. Well, anyway. Speaking of that guy who was executed, James Clark Jr., 39, was put to death by injection on Friday in Delaware for the 1994 gunshot murders of his adoptive parents.
Screw him.
To collect the insurance money. He led a violent life dating to when he was a toddler and was expelled from 2 preschools, according to the judge. So, yeah, there was a kid who showed signs of being a problem early on in life and
what a prick.
Didn't get stopped until it was too late for his adoptive parents.
Let's take a break, Rob, and come back and finish the news.
All right.
I should have drowned him in the tub.
Oh, geez.
He was adopted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There's the answer right there.
Oh, I just read the most awful story in one of the tabloids today. Kate Jackson, the woman who was on Charlie's Angels.
Her?
She just adopted a baby.
It's probably no good.
And now she's found out that the father, was a terrible murderer and, thief. And the mother has a criminal record, too. And she's got the baby.
And now they're going to have to hire Charlie's Angels to watch the baby. Is she upset with the baby and everything?
I hope not, but, she claims, according to the tabloids, I don't know that she's talking to anybody, but she claims that she's going to give the child as much love and support and care as she possibly can, but it did freak her out, according to the tabloid, that her child had this background.
Well, where do you think these babies are coming from? Upstanding citizens? Tell her not to freak out so much. The fun's just beginning. Every time the kid does something wrong, you're going to be sitting there and thinking in the back of your mind, oh, my God, what do I got, Manson here? That's what all these adoptive parents do. In the back of their minds, whether they admit it or not, every time the kid screws up, they go, that ain't my kid. Now, these adopted kids know that. What do you think? You think this
adoption is a worse way to go?
What?
You think adoption is bad?
Adoption's terrible. It's very dangerous. You don't know what you're messing with. Look at this poor Charlie's Angels. Look what they're going through over there. Look what's going on in her life.
The baby's still an infant.
Well,
he hasn't done anything yet.
If he does anything wrong, in the back of her mind, she's going to go, oh, my God.
I do get unnerved thinking about once, I was watching one of those 60 Minutes, some magazine-type shows.
Sure.
And they showed this kid who was adopted, and he was raised in a regular family.
Go ahead.
Good people.
Listen to this.
Wound up in jail for rape.
Of course.
And then he decided he had to search out his birth parents.
Who was his father?
Father was a rapist.
Of course. There you go.
He was the product of a rape.
And you put all your energy into this kid, and he turns out to be a rapist. Some things you can't figure out.
Oof. Very scary.
Very scary business. I say get a dog. You're feeling like you got to love something.
It's not quite the same, I don't think.
Jackie, get cats. You know, I was reading Adopted a Kid, Rosie O'Donnell. She got to have a baby. Rosie O'Donnell. Why they can't give it to a man and a woman who live together? They got to give it to this fatso. And I hope that this kid, whoever his natural parents are, I hope this kid's parents were wrestlers because they don't have to wrestle the food off the table from Rosie O'Donnell. There's going to be a scuffle at that table. Let me take a break, Robin.
Please.
And we'll be back right after this.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
Hey, listen, just a quick break in the news for a second. Sally Kirk was here, but she has to leave. She came by she's trying to get in the movie.
The actress, Sally Kirk.
Yeah, I heard something. Sally, come in here real quick. I got 1 minute for this. She was out in the lobby. They found her in the lobby writing a letter to me. She's an Academy Award nominee. She shouldn't be out in the lobby right now. Hey, Sally, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, who's the little babe with you?
Maggie Wagner.
Hi, Maggie.
Hello.
Oh, thank you, Sally.
Hey, everybody.
Who's Maggie?
Hey.
Good morning.
Are you guys lovers?
Letter for you.
Thank you.
She wrote the
I
letter.
tested for 5 roles in your film last Wednesday.
Oh,
in
did
LA.
you?
Yeah.
I heard it was pretty wild.
Did you?
Sally wants to get in the movie, you know, so she went down there. I said, give her an audition, for God's sake. So let her go in there and talk. So she goes in there. Listen to this. This is what I heard. Tell me if it's true or not.
Okay.
All right. She goes into the audition, and one of these big guys who's one of Ivan's, top guys.
Right.
Michael.
Yeah.
He's in there, and Sally comes in, very professional. She says, listen, I'm right for about 7 different female roles in this movie. She auditions for the first, not auditions, but she shows him what she would do with the role. Okay?
She's reading from the script?
Yeah, she's reading from the script. And
Actually,
she says,
I memorized most of it.
Yeah. She's an amazing actress. Then the second one, she says, she's totally into the character. She says, now for the second one, I want to put on a different outfit for the second one.
It's just a change.
She wanted to change. She whips off her top. And she's standing there braless with her big breasts. Is that appropriate?
I had a whip.
Is that appropriate for an actress to go in?
I asked him, would you mind if I change here? I also have a whip.
She said it was unbelievable. She just whipped off her top and was standing there
and
braless.
started whipping with my whip because one of the roles called for that.
Right.
Yeah, sure. And Michael Chinnick
Do you
started
do
laughing.
this in every audition?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah. Yeah.
That's why people like...
Somehow that top always comes off.
That's why she does a lot of auditions. She did topless Shakespeare the other day.
Yeah.
And then she gets done with the second role, and she goes, all right, this next role I see in a different kind of outfit. And she whips off the top again. And for each role that she auditioned for,
Her top came
Her
off.
top came off.
Oh, it's true.
What's with you?
No, that's
You got to admit, that's kind of weird.
No, that's not true. I did change in the office. The top only came off for one row, and I covered my nipples. I just had the cleavage and stuff.
I heard it came off 4 times.
No.
That's what I heard.
No. So anyway, am I going to be in this film, Howard?
I don't know. Let me see your top. You never showed it to me. What are you showing all these other guys for?
Like a camera in here?
Yeah, of course I got a camera. You love the camera.
Well, in that case, I got to give you a massage.
Oh, no. I don't want to get started with any of this. Oh, don't hurt me. No, you do it too hard. You hurt me. All right, easy. Are you really?
Yes.
Yeah, because you
I studied at the Santa Monica College of Massage. Look how tight you are.
Oh, easy. You hurt me. You're a very powerful woman.
Right away, she goes in.
I didn't see it. I heard you were brilliant on TV.
Oh, wait, thank you.
Absolutely she
Who
was.
told you that?
Right.
And
Who told you that? I think it was...
You're all becoming better.
Robin told us.
No, it wasn't Robin.
Who told you that?
My girlfriend and Maggie Wagner here saw it.
Oh, yeah?
Wow.
You two ever get it on, you and Maggie?
Yeah.
Is Maggie an actress?
She was
Maggie-
in Anna with me in high school.
Maggie's an actress, and she appears to be Sally's protege, and I guess she's some famous guy's niece.
Oh, yeah?
Mark Rydell.
He's
Who's that?
a movie director.
Mark Rydell.
Never heard of him.
Didn't he
Golden
fry?
Pond. He did
Golden Pond?
He did
I didn't like that movie.
He did.
Fried green tomatoes? No.
No, he did. With what's her face?
He did The Rose. He did The Rose.
Who's that, your father?
My uncle.
Oh, your uncle. Yeah, that'll do you a lot of good. You know who, one of the DJs here, his uncle is Francis Ford Coppola.
Really?
He's still a DJ. Does you no good.
Where's the puppet I made love to?
You're hurting me.
No.
Yeah, be gentle, will you? Be gentle. Oh, easy, baby.
I won't be giving you a massage on the set either.
Yeah, right.
You've gotten so establishment.
What do you think? You think I've gotten a little thinner?
You did get thinner.
All right.
Thank you. All right. So.
Uh-oh.
We are again.
All right, Sally. So anyway, I got you the
What's
audition.
in the letter? What was she writing to you in the letter?
Hey, look at Sally.
It says, Dear Howard, here are flowers for you to bring home to Allison, or if you don't want to do that, give them to Robin. I tested for, and then it names all the characters. I'm not allowed to say that on the air, right? Michael Chenish via Phyllis Huffman. You told me to call Phyllis. I did. She was great.
Right.
Plus, I left a tape of 3 clips of shows with you, including WOR, The Gabasa Queen, and interviewing you on Channel 13.
Right.
Also, comedy clips, plus a demo reel and Anna. And I'm hoping Michael...
You left Anna there for them?
Yes. I'm hoping they'll really show it to Ivan, and he or Michael or Phyllis got it back to New York for you and Betty Thomas.
Good. All right, so there you go. The letter is boring, is what you say.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding with you.
No, you're going to make us history together.
All right, baby. Listen,
Darling.
all right. Give me a kiss. Okay, good. She's in love with me.
But I'm in love with you and all of your dear loved ones here, and Allison and my little
Let me
godchild.
ask Sally, because I know this came up in your audition. You know, you were auditioning for the role of Allison, and you were reading with... No.
Oh, earlier.
Howard was working
You're
with
right.
some actresses. I want to ask you a question, Sally.
Okay.
Howard was auditioning with some actresses, and, you know, they were doing pretty well in the scene.
There you go. You kiss on the audition, absolutely.
Do whatever it takes if you want the part.
Right, baby.
See?
Yeah.
All right, now, Sally, go ahead. I know you got to... Come on.
Okay,
Get
yeah.
up.
I have to leave for the airport
She
in
has
5
somewhere to
minutes.
go. All right,
How far
Sally.
has she gone for a part?
Have you ever had sex during the audition?
In my earlier years.
Have you slept with directors and stuff to get a part? Be honest.
When I was her age. You know, when I was
You did?
younger. You're 18.
You did?
No.
You slept with directors to get parts? Really?
A couple, yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And it paid off? I mean, you got the role?
Yeah. I mean, but I mean,
You would do anything for a role, right?
No, nowadays with AIDS, I'm not sure I would. You know.
Yeah,
but,
well, with me you would.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
I have Allison's permission. Maybe the 2 of you together.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll pretty much go all out for a role. She's a good girl.
This is a woman who loves to act.
She loves acting.
Do anything.
Yeah, she'd love to act. She'd do anything for a role.
No, not for a role. For a role with you.
Right, understood. All right, give me a hug goodbye. Come
Okay.
on.
No. So, Allison, if you're home listening, love to you and love to the other Allison, love to Nancy, love to all the wives,
Right.
and so much
I tell you,
love
she's an
to-
erotic woman. I'm sitting here aroused. Yeah.
No, I remember all our
I feel like a woman. I think I'm being molested.
I think you are.
Oh, rock me, mommy.
We did have another lifetime together. You remember?
Yes, we did.
We
yes,
were
I
married in
do.
another lifetime.
We sure were, and you
I
were
was
good.
the guy and you were the woman.
That's right.
Is that true?
Oh, yeah, she is a strong woman,
Think
Sally
of me on
Kirkland.
United Airlines.
All right, Sally, have a good trip back.
Bye, Howard.
She's a good girl. Nice meeting you. Say hello to your uncle. I'm thinking of doing a film with him.
Really?
I'm thinking about, her uncle and I are talking.
What is that outfit Sally has on? One leg is up, the other's down.
What's with your outfit, Sally? Why is one leg up and one leg down?
No, I was feeling myself when I was sitting.
Oh, okay. All right, take care, Sally. The woman's in deep trouble. They said it was a pretty wild audition. She started whipping her clothes off.
I guess so.
They said it was,
oh my,
most unusual. No actress had ever done that before. Because some actresses have problems with nudity. She begs to be. She takes some scenes that don't have nudity and puts them.
Remember a couple of years ago they did this shoot in Vanity Fair. She was sitting among a group of women. She was naked.
Yeah.
Nobody. That was her idea. Nobody said to get naked.
Yeah. Sally once told me if you're a good actress, you should perform oral sex when you drop off your resume.
that's great.
That's how she auditioned.
You should write a book.
Yeah. Anyway, we were in the news. Amazing. I thought you'd like that story, that she got her audition and then was nude through most of it. Because the guy I know is like a big shot. Mm-hmm. He was sitting, he said he was floored. He never had an audition like that.
Yeah, and this guy works, he's been in the movie a while.
Yeah.
So he's seen a lot of people audition.
You name the movie, this guy's been a part of it.
Were they taping that, Howard?
No. I don't know, maybe. They usually turn, I've watched some of these auditions, they usually turn the camera off while somebody, changes his stuff. But in her case, I hope they let it roll.
Yeah, because you need a record.
Because she was like, first of all, no one's ever come in and actually changed clothes.
Right.
Because I've seen a couple of guys audition for a couple of different parts, but they've never changed clothes. And most people, I guess, if they were going to go change clothes, would go in the bed.
Yeah, I sometimes wonder if that intensity isn't a detriment.
No, I can't imagine, Robin. That's called loving your craft. That's a woman who believes in the acting.
Oh, dear.
Oh, my.
She takes hold of a situation. Anyway, you were saying.
Yeah, I've got to regroup.
You're a little
flabbergasted by that. Oh, Jackie Kennedy. That's what.
What about her?
Well, her auction is coming up. And now I understand that Jackie supposedly planned this auction before she died. She met with a couple of lawyers, according to something I read this weekend, and said, she understood that the value of property could be enhanced by the fact that it was owned by someone famous. And she decided, since she had all that junk,
she might as well pawn it off.
She knew her kids didn't want it.
Right.
And she was going to leave a situation where there wasn't a lot of money hanging around for them.
Yeah, she didn't leave money to these kids.
Yeah, that they should be able to get the taxes paid off somehow. And then any other proceeds would go to them. And supposedly they're going to contribute it to charity.
No, they're not.
But I haven't seen any charities named.
It was very odd. When Jackie Kennedy died, she took most of the money and put it into some kind of trust where these kids really can't get their hands on it. She really thinks little of this John F. Kennedy Jr. and Caroline.
Isn't it going to go to, the grandchildren?
Most of it will go to the grandchildren. They inherited a lot of properties. That's why they're selling off these apartments.
Apartments and the houses.
Because these kids aren't, I think that's why Kennedy Jr. there is running around with that magazine. She was being a ball buster from the grave. I'd do the same thing. It's wonderful.
Well, anyway, the people are getting to tour now, and I think the auction starts in a couple of days. But I found it very interesting because I'd never really seen what was being sold. But a lot of this stuff is junk.
Yes.
Chipped china.
Yes. I saw the catalog.
Worn rugs.
It's disgusting stuff.
Broken, and things with the finish worn off, just crap.
It's garbage.
Faux pearls, just because she wore them and John touched them.
Yeah, faux pearls.
Probably cost about $19.
Yeah, it's a sickness in the society, and I'll tell you what's going on.
And people are rabid for it.
There are people who have too much money. This country is a great country because there is a middle class. Most countries have very rich and very poor. So when you get people who are basically lowlives, who have a couple of bucks in their pocket, they don't know what to do with it. And they end up spending it on junk.
They've got to do something to give themselves some kind of notoriety.
It's the same people who show up at Jackie's show and buy his cups and T-shirts. They wake up the next morning, they're like, what am I going to do with this?
God bless them.
Yeah. I got a Jackie the Joke Man mug and 16 T-shirts. and Jackie Kennedy's faux pearls.
I'm reading this. I'm like, this means all this stuff is fake.
Yeah, it's garbage. And she's a strange woman. She has this thing. She wants a legacy. All this money she amassed from screwing different guys like Aristotle Onassis and John Kennedy. All this money she amassed. She somehow wants a legacy. She wants it to go to grandchildren, so who knows what. Imagine your own children. You don't give them the money. They're adults. John F. Kennedy Jr. is 30-some years old.
Did you say they're adults?
They're adults and adults. Well, she thinks they're adults. She must think what we think. Imagine she not giving them the money. What does she think of them?
Listen to some of this stuff. There's the faux pearls. Then there are the black and gray bugle beads. I don't know of any gem called bugle.
Bugle beads?
The faux turquoise, emerald, and diamond necklace.
You won't see me at that auction.
And the simulated seed, pearl, and diamond bracelet.
She didn't even have anything good.
There are some real jewelry pieces, but of course they were all given to her by Aristotle Onassis.
Right.
But, there were people who were walking through because they selected a certain group to come and view this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they said they were shocked at how ratty a lot of it was and how junky. They just imagined that Jackie O was a woman of great taste and perfectionist, and so she would have had, beautifully well-maintained, and this would have been the creme de la creme of china and furnishings. But
she's
that's
miserly.
Not the case.
She was miserly.
Apparently so. Luciano Pavarotti is just having a marvelous time. He says his voice is soaring thanks to his new love.
See?
He's got some 26-year-old girl. He says she's knocked 20 years off his voice.
If I had a 26-year-old girl, imagine the radio shows I'd be doing. I'd have the energy of a young man. It's a phenomenal program.
So here is Pavarotti. He was in Detroit or someplace this weekend. Let's see if we can hear the difference.
Listen to this guy sing now that he got a young girl. Oh my God, this guy hasn't hit that note in years. Oh God, the stuff that would be coming out of me. Amy Lynn. Listen to this guy. Has he ever sung that good?
20 years ago, he said.
He's into these young chicks. Oh, God bless him. Boy, oh boy. Lucky bastard.
He says that she also has put him on a diet and makes him do 10 minutes on a walking machine every day and 120 sit-ups daily.
Isn't that a blessing? She's going to give him a heart attack. We'll take a break. We'll finish up the news when we get back.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
Okay. Robin, let's do the rest of the news.
Yeah, wrap it up here.
Okay.
Tanya Harding has gotten a restraining order against her latest husband, Michael Smith. I announced to you last week that marriage had broken up. Tanya says she decided to end the marriage because he didn't marry her for love. He married her for a meal ticket.
Which one is she again? The one with the knees or the one who got banged in the
she was the one she was the bangee, not the banger.
Oh.
She paid the guy.
And she says her husband's after her for her money. She's got no money.
Well, you got to figure who she's marrying, Hal.
Police.
The Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth, is
Loudmouth.
70 years old.
She's a loudmouth.
Her birthday was on Sunday. Neither Princess Fergie or Princess Di was at the dinner arranged by Prince Edward to celebrate.
She's a selfish woman, this Queen Mother. She should really step aside and let Charles have a king.
Well, she is not the Queen Mother.
What is she?
She is the Queen.
The Queen, I mean. She should really, she should step aside. Let our son have a couple of minutes at the king.
Well, she has nothing to do anyway. What's he going to be doing different?
Please.
Police.
I mean, really, what do they do?
Let him spread his ears.
It'll basically be the same thing that changes title.
Well, come on. It'd be exciting for England. It's a coronation of sorts.
Well, yeah, and she'd get to see it.
Right. Instead, she's going to hold on to the end. It's not right.
Well, she likes being queen.
Yeah. Well, poor Beth.
Would you step aside for your children?
Yes. At this point, yes. If I was 70-some-odd years old, I'd say yes.
Howard, you've never been there. How can you answer the question?
I know I would.
I see in the paper today that they say Robert Morton, the former producer of Late Night with David Letterman, was seen leaving a restaurant with Judith Regan of Regan Books.
Hey, now.
Well, obviously, either there's two things going on. One, either Judith's doing the guy, which I couldn't believe, because now Morty looks like Morty again now that he's not Letterman's producer. Or it's obvious Morty's getting ready to rat on Letterman.
Really, you think?
Oh, it'd be a great book. I'm sure Judith's up there. I'm the only one who can do it. I wrote Howard's book. That's what she tells everyone whenever she tries to sign him. He didn't really write it. I wrote it.
She says that?
No, but I think she's trying to convince him. She's trying to convince him. But I got a feeling she's trying to convince him to write a book.
Because you don't know that he's going to.
It would be a big book. Oh, I would love to read that. If he came clean and really said what he knew, I'd buy it. Wouldn't even have to send me a free copy. I'd buy it. I'm fascinated by that stuff.
I would read it.
Yeah, I know you would.
Oh, boy, I would be stuck on every page.
And we don't even read books.
I'd have to be the first one in line to get that one.
I pay for it chapter at a time. What do you think of that?
I would love to.
Write a chapter, send it out.
Serialize it.
Serialize it. So my guess is that Judith is out there. Now that Judith's an editor again, she sees she's not a TV star.
She's giving that up?
My editor, I got a hold of her right away. The whole book I'm doing with her. She's busy. I can't get her on the phone. She's busy being a TV star.
Doing a pilot.
Right.
Well, anyway, this was the anniversary, of course, this weekend of the Branch Davidian fire. So there were a bunch of people who got together down there at the site to, I don't know what they were doing, but here's David Hall from the Association of Conservatives of Texas.
Oh, that sounds important. Yahoos.
We're here simply not to stand for Davidian religious views, but simply to stand for the long-held American views that there should be freedom to worship, that there should be people to reside on their own private property without fear of tyranny from a government.
Oh, I see. Shrinka says what?
So if you're abusing children and starving people...
We can't step in.
And you say do it in the name of religion, there's nothing that the government should do about it.
Wackos.
Bob Grant spent the weekend up at the Nevele. He apparently used to rent himself out on the weekends to go do some kind of appearances.
Talk about a guy who's way too much in love with his job.
It was pretty funny because I was reading about this. You know, like they have all kinds of activities. You know, the families go up and they can have a picnic and they can play games and they can meet Bob Grant.
Yeah, they hang out with Bob Grant, the radio guy. That's really weird. I've never gotten into that, thank God, in my career where I had to go hang out with the listeners for a weekend in the Catskills.
So anyway, he was up there and he's now apologizing about everything.
What's the matter with him?
You know, he lost his job at WABC last week because of some comments he made about Secretary of Commerce Ron Brown after his plane went down over in Bosnia. And now he's saying that a lot of what he did on the radio was just shtick.
Well, I told you that, right?
Yeah, but, I mean, either you're doing it or you're not.
I know. I don't know what he's apologizing for. What, because he said he wishes that Ron Brown wouldn't live?
Not only that. I mean, now he's saying whenever I used to say to people, get out of my country, that was just a shtick. And, you know, he's trying to make up for everything. It's, again, that flip he sometimes does when people say, Bob, you went too far, he becomes a liberal again.
Yeah, right. I told you. Whenever he gets fired, he becomes liberal. I told you that. Remember I was telling you about that?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Here he is doing it again.
Yeah. Someone better put him back on the air before he apologizes away his whole career.
So anyway, yeah, he's trying to make amends, and he says that he'd love to return to radio. This time he's saying he might give up all of his intellectual pursuits and just be a comedian because, you know, people took him too seriously, I guess.
He has 3 separate resumes. Bob Grant conservative, Bob Grant liberal, and Bob Grant comedian. Flips him over.
He's a well-rounded performer.
Stop apologizing.
It's over, Johnny.
Right.
The man who became known as the nation's worst deadbeat dad has taken a job selling Avon.
He's doing quite well, I hear.
Yeah, he's the Avon lady.
Yep. I hear Avon wants to fire him now. Did you read that?
No.
They're thinking about it. The guy, the world's deadbeat dad.
World's worst deadbeat dad.
He was on our show, this guy. So we start to wonder, how's he going to make a living? Because he's like the world's most famous deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
So he figured, okay, I'll do mail order. Like, he got a hold of his Avon, and he got the products, and he goes door to door.
Some flyers.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he's a wealthy guy. So he's been selling Avon. So now the paper's got a hold of it. And now Avon doesn't know what to do because he got the world's biggest deadbeat dad as an Avon salesman.
Who are those other people? We don't know what they're up to.
Exactly.
Let him sell the Avon.
I say let him do it, and then maybe he can get some money together for his kids.
Yeah. Everybody wants him to pay, but nobody wants him to work.
Right.
In Milwaukee, a 73-year-old woman had her suit thrown out of court the other day, and I want you to tell me if you think the woman had a valid complaint.
Go ahead.
She claims, she went to some church, the St. Florian Catholic Church. I guess they have bingo on Thursday night.
Go ahead.
And the electronic bingo board fell on her, clunked her in the head. Now she says she's had, tens of thousands of dollars in injuries. And part of her problem is that she now finds herself sexually attracted to women.
Yes.
And is experiencing spontaneous orgasm.
I've heard of that. I've heard that you can receive a blow to the head and be attracted to the same sex. How old a woman?
73.
Wow. She should pay them.
I'm not a blessed.
I thought she had a real lawsuit, like McDonald's put too much ketchup on her hamburger.
Well, she claims that this all happened to her after the board fell off the stage and hit her in the head.
Wonder if Sally Kirkland ever got hit in the head by a bingo board.
A lawyer for the church said the woman is totally dishonest, psychologically unbalanced, and there is no evidence in modern medicine of a blow to the head altering someone's sexual orientation.
That's a good one.
Well, there's always a first.
So there you have it. Well, she won't be heard in court, Howard. They just threw it out. And finally today, we do say goodbye once again to Jimmy the Greek, the man who was the odds maker for CBS Sports for so many years. He died of heart failure last night, they say, but his heart had been broken for many years. Jimmy the Greek lost his job after making a couple of comments about his feelings about black athletes.
I am sorry.
And here is the famous statement that got him fired.
You play them all?
No, just the ones that got him fired.
Okay. Here we go. These are pretty funny, by the way. Our whole collection is pretty funny.
We played them all earlier, so I just reprised these two.
Hold on, I'm having trouble. This could be a problem for me.
Oh, my.
Okay, I got them. Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Before, but I always worked out it. But this one is a little bit different.
No,
but with the Reverend's help.
Hold on. I got a bunch of them.
I was telling them how superior the black athlete is over the white one. And for the reasons that he is, that he's...
That's another...
I like this, though.
The black tries harder. He works harder at it. I mean, and the white is lazy.
It's true. The white is very lazy. Hold on. Here it is. This is the one that got it started.
I'm telling you that the black is the better athlete, and he practices to be the better athlete, and he's bred to be the better athlete because this goes back all the way to the Civil War, when during the slave trading, the slave owner would breed his big black to his big woman, so that he could have a big black kid. See, now, I mean, that's where it all started.
Oh yeah.
I think Gorilla got me food poisoning.
Oh dear, are you not feeling well?
Yeah. I don't know, I ate the 2 potatoes he gave me.
Oh, you're not going to join Jimmy the Greek.
I think so. I think I'm going to throw up.
Oh, no.
My stomach feels really weird.
Well, Jimmy the Greek had a tragic life, Howard.
I'm feeling gay.
Oh, geez. Potatoes turned you
You
gay?
better hurry up. I'm not kidding. I'm going to puke.
All right, let me just say that he had a rather tragic life. His mother was shot and killed in front of their house, and he just missed being killed by a few moments because she had just sent him to the store. He lost 3 children to cystic fibrosis.
The guy had a real sad life.
And then, of course, he lost his job at CBS after his whole dream was to have national recognition. And unfortunately, that national recognition turned around and bit him in the butt. He's survived by his wife, Joan, three of their daughters are still around, and he has one son. And he has a living brother and two sisters. So, Jimmy the Greek, no longer with us.
Oh, I think it's salmonella or something.
Were they fully cooked, those tomatoes?
Potatoes.
Or potatoes?
Yeah. Oh, God.
What else did you eat?
Chicken. Oh.
Maybe it was the chicken.
Never felt like this. Goodbye. Cruel world. I'm going to go puke. I'm not kidding.
Really?
We better say goodbye.
All right. I'm done.
What'd that kid do to me? Because I goofed on him.
Just because you didn't let him be your personal poison you.
Jackie, you better read your own plug. I'm leaving.
What's a bug job?
I got the goosebumps.
You all right?
No, I'm not. If I'm telling you I'm not all right, you got to listen.
I never know if you're kidding.
Drag it out more, Jackie.
Oh.
Now he's not going to say anything.
Goodbye. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Goodbye. Your time is up.
Jackie,
Okay, goodbye.
Jackie,
I mean, I don't believe this nut.
He's going to watch you die.
Oh, shut up.
A moron.
My brand new 78-minute CD or cassette, formerly banned in Omaha, is now available. The Hysterical Sergeant Pecker, only $12 plus $4 shipping and handling. Spring special, buy two, get one absolutely free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Saturday night, April 27th. This Saturday at Stars in Allentown, Pennsylvania. For dirty jokes and Jokeland's web address, call 516-9221. Boy Gary will be the guest ring announcer for Extreme Fighting on pay-per-view this Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Call your local cable operator for more info.
Did that make you feel better?
And if you're planning a wedding or a party and you need a DJ, please call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment.
Yeah, right.
718-BAG-5040.
Oh, and Robin Quivers will be speaking at the Child Abuse Prevention Fundraiser this Thursday night, April 25th, from 5 to 9 p.m. For information or tickets, 718-834-5159.
I ought to leave you with the Jimmy the Greek song.
Yeah.
Since I can't find it.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm dying.
I have another big announcement.
Oh, no.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. What is it?
No. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Tell me now. All right, tell me tomorrow. You're right.
Give you a reason to live.
Okay. Here's Jimmy the Greek song, everybody.
Fired me, now I want my job back. I'm not a racist, I just give the people odds. Although it's true the blacks have thicker thighs and rods. I said black athletes, they have always been first class. An extra bone inside their feet makes them run fast. What I said makes me look like I'm a stupid man. Well, that may be, but my salary was a cool $500,000. I said if blacks are coaches, then whites will have no work. I said it on TV, and I look like a jerk. All things that I have said, most whites wouldn't dare. Thank God I didn't mention flat noses and nappy hair. I tried to apologize to all the nation's blacks, but since they all saw what I said, it's hard to change the facts. I'd love to come back to TV to give you tips. I'd kiss O.J. Simpson on his big full Negroid lips. My life is ruined, it's all thanks to CBS. I hope that Jesse can help me out of my mess. Tell the NAACP I'll kick in a buck or two. I'll even invite that coconut head Farrakhan to a barbecue.
I'm telling you that the black is the better athlete, and he practices to be the better athlete, and he's bred to be the better athlete because this goes back all the way to the Civil War.
I want my job back. All the called was black. I know hacks, they give me flack.
Well, they've got everything. If they take over coaching like everybody wants them to, there's not going to be anything left for the white people.
Black. I never said their ankles were weak. I never said they're funny when they speak. I seen them hold jobs for a week.
I was telling them how superior the black athlete is over the white one. The white is lazy. 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 The white is lazy.
What do you use? Green Day is.
Do you have the time?
97.1 The